Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your weekly reading. I am Lorianne, your intuitive guidance counselor, psychic medium, to give you the messages that I get for this week. So we are looking at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Aquarius, and if Venus is in Aquarius as well. And this is all about love. You and your partner, a new person, soulmate, twin flame, whatever message I get through this reading, I will relate to you. And some of you, this could be your career. But what I'm getting right off the bat for you, Aquarius, this would be for all of you somehow, some way. Now, the first one is you've come this far, don't stop now. Okay, you've come this far, don't stop now. And the second half of that message is you need to re-energize your body. And they gave me that I re-energized my crystals. So put yourself in the sun for about 20 minutes and watch how much better you feel. Now, if you wear crystals, make sure that they are charged as well. And that you get acclimated together. So that's a really good way for the energies to blend while you're standing in the sun, even for a few minutes when you put that on. But just that few minutes of natural vitamin D, that's how we re-energize ourselves as empaths, right? So let's take a look at this overall. And I feel that you're worn out. Whatever you've been doing may have wore you out. Whatever you've been working on, and this could be for the group of you where you're feeling the ascension. And we've been talking about, there's been a lot of career focus, I think, for Aquarius over the last couple of weeks. Loneliness is one that wanted to come out. And we know we're never lonely. We're never lonely. We always have someone around us. So, judgment. Now, there's a reason this card came out. Loneliness. Judgment is an opportunity for us to reflect on a situation, an experience again, and reevaluate it. Look at it from all angles in order to make a clear and concise decision. Now, this card is saying judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. This is accepting that other people are who they are. And when we're looking at the card of loneliness with it, make sure when you're making a judgment call, because I have a feeling some of you are going to be discussing something that took place in the past. Judgment. Now, whether this is actually the person, the situation being right in front of you, some of you, I'm hearing, do not be hasty when you make this decision, and don't base it out of being lonely. You're never alone. You're never alone. So if you're not completely healed, you may choose to go I'm feeling lonely. I want somebody to love me. So they're saying don't do that. Really hold your own authenticity. You've come this far. Don't give up now. You've come this far, don't give up now. So if you're trying to get that person to take a look at you, you've come this far. You've held your ground. You've been very clear on whatever your boundaries are. Do not violate your boundaries out of loneliness. At a spur of the second, for a lot of us, it's only a second, a spur of just a matter of few moments of time where we feel a little bit weak, a little bit vulnerable. You've come way too far, Aquarius, to take a step back now. And the loneliness may even be your whole world changing, okay? For some of you, this could be somebody moving out and you don't want to be lonely. So sacrificing your own joy and happiness just so that you are not lonely. You don't want to do that. You've come way too far. Okay. So we definitely have you, the Queen of Swords. This is Aquarius. This is you standing in your true, authentic self. You've come too far because you're showing up in your reading as the Queen of Swords. So you've been lied to, cheated on, everything that could go haywire in any kind of relationship. You've experienced it. But the good thing is And you saw all the internal conflict, the conflict between you, your family, the conflict, maybe even a web of drama, of illusion, of competition amongst family members, amongst your partner, amongst anything. But a lot of you, this was inner conflict. What do I do? How do I stand true and authentic in who I am when you've had this internal conflict? But the beautiful thing is this changeover that's coming over the next 1 to 2 weeks, 1 to 2 weeks. Now, some of you could fully form by the end of March, but you're definitely going to feel it in the next 1 to 2 weeks. A lot of strength and a lot of courage to continue to persevere. Don't stop now. You've come too far. Stand in the sun for 15 minutes. Get a moldavite. This is an amazing stone that can help you really manifest what it is that you like, but that energy is what they want you to focus on. So re-energize you. And if you're having a hard time sleeping, you want to definitely pay attention to the stones and to the surroundings around you. Clear your home out and replace it with positive energy. Palo Santo, really great way to get you grounded. And it helps us feel that earthy rawr. I don't know where that came from. But that strength to really take and jump out there. And when you do, you're gonna look at this. You're feeling the Six of Wands energy, feeling victorious, feeling like people are seeing you. You're standing out in the spotlight. All you need to do to come out of this internal conflict, to get that courage back up, is rejuvenate yourself. And you're gonna see the difference in the way people are looking at you, the way they're drawn to you. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're putting out there in society is going to draw you so much attention. Don't stop now. You've come too far. So let's take a look at what you're dealing with or who you're dealing with. This could very well be a person where you've got the courage and strength to get back in there and get this up and going, to take another look at it. Some of you, this is, like I said, this is actually Mercury in retrograde. This is the planet shift. This is the awakening that is taking place, that is making you reflect on past situations. It's not even the actual physical person. Oh. Okay, well, maybe it is a person. We have the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is a beautiful, very romantic, very loving energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We also have Leo here, and then again, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have the Queen of Swords. Now take a look at this particular visual here. This man is looking at this woman. Like he's watching her, and there's somebody in the background. So you could have been dealing with people, like I said, that were betraying you, that hurt you somehow. But this King of Cups is a person who is normally very vulnerable. And I feel that the way that they're looking at you is just so beautiful. The way they're looking at you, I don't think they're looking at you. This is a person who really does have a lot of love for you, and they may not have shared that. They may have even had a person, and that's why there's people in the background, which brought this relationship to a halt. Some of you, this is all about your career. This is all about coming out of conflict over a person that really hurt you deeply, that made you reflect in a very different way, and you're changing course, you're changing direction, and it is exhausting. So when we're making changes on our business, we go in a certain direction, now we got to start to move it into a different way. And it takes a while. It can take weeks, it can take months, it can take years, depending on what we're working on. And if we have any hitch in our giddy up, we got to go back and redo it and pull it out in order to keep going forward. So I do feel that this has taken a really long time, and whoever you're dealing with, they do love you, but there is a lot of conflict. They may have thought you were with somebody, or well, let's see. We got one more card on there, and okay, 2. We have the Prince of Cups. This person is having a lot of conflict about coming forward to apologize for whatever their end of the situation was. I feel with you standing in your true authentic self as the Queen of Swords, and they are looking at you as the Queen of Swords. This person sees you as incredibly honest, ethical, like they wouldn't want to like file their taxes wrong because you would think less of them, right? It's like they really, I think, held you up on a pedestal. And there was that lack of courage. And not only that, they had a little bit of a demon side in them as well. So they may have engaged in other activities, whether you were in a relationship or not, whether you knew it or not. So there's a lot of strength and courage for them to have to come forward to give you this apology. Not only is this an apology, but they have to give you then an explanation that kind of goes with it. The conflict, I think, is more about them actually giving you the explanation. I don't think that there's an issue with the apology. I'm sorry. You know, that's easy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What'd you do? I don't know. How many people have you met that way? Kids do that, right? I'm sorry. What'd you do wrong? I don't know. King of Swords. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. They could have been very cold, very distant, very aloof, not open emotionally. The King of Swords doesn't they don't speak their emotions, okay? They have them, and they feel them, but they will speak it through a more logical point of view, taking the emotions out, which makes it to other people to feel very cold and icy. But I think this person was actually cold and icy to you. And this is an actual person for a lot of you. I don't think it is your career, but if it is, don't stop now. Okay, don't stop now. And if it's this person, I feel that there is a huge amount of healing going to come in, and they're going to give you some kind of truthful information. The King of Swords means communication coming in. Sword is up. They're going to talk to you. They're going to tell you whatever they needed the current. Okay. So we have the Four of Cups. They were complacency, the boredom, being a brat. They were probably being a brat. Outright being a brat. Being cold, being icy, acting like an immature brat. But they really did see you, and I feel they even told you this. They saw you as marriage material. I think you scared the heck out of them because they do see you as incredible. Look at these 2 cards. These are beautiful, elegant, classy women that really speak and move forward with elegance, grace, and style. This is you, Aquarius, and they see you as an incredible individual, probably very, very much your authentic self. So they're coming in. You're going to hear from them in the next 1 to 2 weeks. For those of you where this is a person, it could go into the end of March, like I said, but something is coming through, and again, they are telling you, you've come too far now. Don't stop. Keep going. Just re-energize yourself, and you're going to be out there and have an amazing week. Thank you for watching.